Survival difficulty class for unsafe unsecured medium entity count level 270 is the 271 first level of the backrooms. Level 270 is a vast and empty landscape haphazardly amalgamated with long, deep rivers and ponds. The amount of terrain present is low, with only a few cliffs and steeps which are reported to be located miles apart from each other. The red glow seen on the horizon caused by the star has reportedly given wanderers trouble navigating through the field due to its perplexing properties. The red light coming from the star has been reported to convolute the wanderer's sense of space in 3 dimensions by creating dynamic visual illusions which are almost impossible to distinguish from reality. The red ambience created seems to be more powerful and vast during sunset, indicating higher solar activity during that specific hour. I turn on the peaceful mode by the way. The ponds and rivers found on level 270 contain a high concentration of minerals which are harmful to the kidneys, such as potassium and phosphorus. Consuming the liquid frequently can often lead to hematuria and mild to severe kidney pain after a few hours, and is often reported to strengthen visual hallucinations within the level. Further research has led to the discovery of an additional inorganic element, thought to be the primary cause of these symptoms. This element has been observed to grow when exposed to red ambient light, and shrink when removed from sunlight. The size of this unnamed mineral has been seen to be vaguely proportional to the solar activities of the red star. This further suggests that they are deeply correlated with each other. Though, it is often disregarded due to repeated conjectural conflicts and disagreement among research members. Although this compound is mostly found in liquid areas, any wanderer who manages to enter level 270 will have traces of this mineral in their occipital lobe. This was proven by numerous amount of scientific studies conducted out of sheer curiosity after a thesis was published revealing that these compounds could manifest inside the brains of sealed biological creatures at a rapid rate. This reminds me of from the Sun 5 billion years from now. The overall magnitude of level 270 is currently unknown, but it is certain to be finite. Many wanderers have reported a normal gravitational force influencing them independent of position, as if the level itself is spherical in geometry. 1 In addition to its natural shape, there is a strong magnetic field that permeates level 270. It is thought to be created from the solidification of iron in the planet's core along with the rotation of the planet's equator causing a pivoting electric current, electromagnetism, making navigation by compass somewhat easier. This is like an alternative reality. Entities are reported to come in frequent intervals and are often a major cause of death in level 270. Skin stealers, dullers, hounds, clumps, and on a few extraordinarily rare occasions death moths, have been identified to reside in level 270. Although odd to some, these entities are frequently spotted in darker and more humid locations. Due to the spherical shape of level 270, and the slow rotation of the globe, when wandering long enough on this level, a nighttime phase may often be experienced. At night the landscape tends to become very dark, and these conditions are thought to allow new entities to spawn. Because of the slow angular rotation of level 270, nighttime lasts for an estimated 24 hours too, and temperatures can often plummet down to -15°C, 5°F. That is cold. The incident in May of 2012, a group of explorers suddenly vanished after vague activities started to occur during the night. The leader of the group, who was well known among his peers, according to his record, always tucked up a personal diary inside his backpack, in which he would list daily occurrences in an organized manner when he was exploring levels. In the wake of an accident that trapped his team inside level 10 for allegedly months, they managed to find an exit by wandering outside the barriers of level 10, which automatically escorted them to level 270. As a result of poor handwriting, possibly due to abnormally powerful illusions, the first description of the environment picturing level 270 could not be fully understood to the greatest extent. Though, in later sections, the clarity enhances, revealing that he was separated from his team during this ordeal, and couldn't find any traces of them within his proximity. Probably the Blood Knight. Subsequent to surrendering his search, he had set up a tent that he had carried with him when it started to become dark. With complaints in regards to the chilliness and distinctive, repeating screams radiating from outside, he settled to sleep. However, during the estimated time he woke up, there was an abrupt change in handwriting, with dubious similarity of his entry. In addition to that, many attempted escapes from the tent were supposedly issued, with no constructive evidence of a motive. This book was subsequently acquired by a rogue wanderer called Stefan in the wake of observing the tent forsaken inside a shallow region positioned next to a streaming waterway. The few words in the diary that have been recognized are still not understood and are thought of. The Crimson Sunset. Recently, there have been new reports that the parent star has grown more violent, with dangers more common at areas during sunset and sunrise. The violent crimson glow and its effects have caused many individuals to contract a newly discovered condition that is exclusive to and cannot be contracted outside of level 270. Common symptoms include defects in vision, enhanced dynamic auditory and visual illusions, violent vomiting, loss of appetite, and inability to recognize words. 4 If not treated with almond water, it can reach a fatal state, causing eventual death due to total loss of self-control. It is important to stay covered during sunset and sunrise. The recommendation is to take shelter immediately. This danger has increased the quantity and diversity of questions surrounding the properties of light coming from the parent star. Bases, outposts, and communities. There are currently no bases, outposts, nor communities theorized to exist in level 270. Entrances and exits. Entrances. It is theorized that the entrance is located within deeper areas of level 10. However, the remarks of entry have been documented to be inconsistent, with most reports claiming to have seen a red glow on the horizon right before entering level 270. Though, it is universally agreed that by wandering deep enough into level 10, there will be a guaranteed chance of entering level 270 based on reports. Exits. The only known exit found in level 270 changes position in small time intervals and has been reported to give extreme difficulty in escaping. This exit is always found beneath a river and is very subtle, and unique unlike other exits found within the backrooms. These exits resemble a small opening made of steel and require the wanderer to translate simple cryptographical messages into ordinary text within a limited amount of time, via a computer lodged into the structure. By succeeding, the wanderer will instantly be transported to the end.